have Rolls Royces, mansions all around the world if she don't have nothing.
Tax questions, he replies to them by showing on Instagram $26 million, a payment he made to the IRS. By the way, nothing makes your tax payment look shadier than when you're just holding up cash.
Right.
That's not a good look for the IRS. But he showed his actual, 26 million.
That guy not pay taxes? How do the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Floyd Mayweather Jr., the unbeaten boxing icon famous for flaunting luxury and promoting his money identity, is now caught in serious financial turmoil. Multiple sources report that the Internal Revenue Service has begun an extensive probe into his monetary records, bringing intense attention to his earnings, submitted tax returns, and assets valued in the millions. The unexpected federal action has reportedly unsettled those closest to him, with people inside his camp saying the retired champion is feeling mounting pressure as authorities continue digging deeper into his financial dealings.
Well, there may be another reason Floyd Mayweather has agreed to fight Conor McGregor. ESPN reporting that Mayweather, get this, still has not paid his taxes for 2015. We don't know how much money Mayweather owes, but he's asking the IRS for a break until the fight, the end of August. Mayweather made about $220 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. That was back in 2015. He's expected to make about that much for the McGregor fight. Maybe he should have stayed retired and paid his taxes.
Yeah, paying taxes, usually that catches up with you if you don't do that.
For someone who regularly displayed piles of money online and publicly insisted he had reached billionaire status, this recent situation may represent a striking shift in the story of one of boxing's most colorful personalities.
Floyd Mayweather has made a lot of money in his career. It appears he also owes a lot of money too. The boxer apparently owes $22.2 million in taxes from 2015. According to ESPN, the tax balance was unpaid as recently as March 6th of this year. Meanwhile, on Facebook he shared, "Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear." He added, "Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. He continued, "Bottom line, everybody just wants to be a part of the Money May show, including the IRS." The good news for Mayweather, whether he has tax troubles or not, he'll have a hefty payday on August 26th when he takes on Conor McGregor.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has dealt with ongoing tension involving the Internal Revenue Service for quite some time. In 2017, he attracted major attention when he requested a postponement on a 2015 tax bill until after his bout with Conor McGregor, stating that he lacked immediate access to sufficient funds despite reportedly earning hundreds of millions. At that point, many viewed it as a calculated financial decision, but individuals close to the situation now suggest it signaled deeper complications beneath the surface.
You can trust the news. There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's a record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. And it's not even close. Yeah. This isn't like, it's pretty much full. There's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out? I mean, it's such two big draws. They promoted it so well.
All anybody was talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring.
It's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems
peculiar.
Crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.
Even with his constant showcases of affluence, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has faced repeated financial disputes with the Internal Revenue Service. The agency placed a lien stating he owed $22.2 million in taxes during the same year. He reportedly brought in around $200 million from his bout with Manny Pacquiao. Documents also revealed an outstanding $7.2 million tax balance dating back to 2010. Mayweather has maintained that he paid $26 million in taxes for 2015, insisting that claims of inconsistencies were without merit.
Well, listen. He apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read. Like
that's BS.
Something
that is
that
BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced. I'll get your calls in a second. They did announce the pricing for Mayweather McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather Pacquiao fight was. $100 pay-per-view.
Documentation shows that Floyd Mayweather Jr. carried outstanding tax liens from earlier years, including a $7.2 million balance dating back to 2010. In a formal request submitted to the U.S. Tax Court, he stated that although his overall wealth was significant, much of it was tied up in non-liquid assets, limiting his ability to make an immediate payment. He asked for the obligation to be postponed until after his 2017 matchup with Conor McGregor, expecting the proceeds from that event to satisfy the amount owed.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has faced financial disputes that reach further than tax matters, pointing to a broader history of courtroom battles and controversial transactions. In 2015, a lawsuit accused him of neglecting to complete a $3 million payment for a diamond necklace, alleging he stopped paying after an initial $1 million down payment and 6 additional installments, leaving $1.4 million unpaid. Although he has generated enormous earnings, he has also encountered claims that he accepted payments for appearances, merchandise, and special events that ultimately did not take place. Supporters reportedly purchased access to meet and greets, bookings, and premium material, but allegedly did not receive what was promised. A viral expose on TikTok further questioned the authenticity of his image, suggesting that much of his brand relied more on promotion and perception than tangible delivery.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess
It's about
what?
to drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
There's more
we're not
scamming
done
to be
yet,
done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my
from me.
God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
In 2024, accounts surfaced claiming that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was detained in Dubai over outstanding debts, with reports alleging he remained there until the balances were resolved. These developments, along with his well-known lavish spending, have intensified worries about both his financial condition and public reputation. Despite the vast sums he has earned, his approach to handling money has faced growing examination, prompting doubts about how durable his fortune may be long-term.
Turns out that the rumors were true and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Backing up those claims, boxing representative Rick Glazer stated that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was being detained under United Arab Emirates law over significant debts not connected to his boxing career. He pointed out that authorities in the UAE strictly enforce financial commitments, warning that failing to settle obligations can lead to serious legal repercussions.
Regarding customs, and I'm giving you my very good Mr. and Dylan. He say hi to you and most welcome in Dubai. And if there's anything on Dubai police, we are happy to say.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. often links financial success with personal achievement, frequently using social media to highlight his money, luxury vehicles, and other status symbols. While he presents these as proof of his accomplishments, critics such as Shannon Sharpe have raised concerns. They suggest that these flashy displays could reflect questionable money management and a stronger focus on appearance than financial security, showing a preference for impressing others over building lasting wealth.
The Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it rain. Yeah. I need everybody. I mean everybody. At Girl Collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl Collection. Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has always sparked strong opinions within the sports community. Praised for remaining undefeated, he is equally criticized for his bold personality and relentless focus on money. He has openly stated that financial success outweighs preserving his boxing legacy, prioritizing earnings above all else. Combined with his lavish lifestyle and frequent public demonstrations of wealth, this approach has drawn scrutiny from critics who see it as a symbol of materialism and arrogance.
Floyd Mayweather was trying to give y'all the fights, and everybody starts saying that this guy was too old, this guy was too that. Floyd Mayweather starts saying F all of y'all. F the belts, F you, F everything. I'm taking y'all to the bank, I'm robbing y'all. Belts does nothing but collect dust, money over legacy, currency over legacy, because he felt underappreciated. I train all day long, and I'm doing this to try to be one of the greats. Forget that, I'm gonna do it for me. He became one of the most selfish fighters you'll ever hear. That's why I never blamed Floyd. When y'all hear me say the Floyd Mayweather effect, a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans, you hating on Mayweather already. No, I'm talking about the effect. Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great fighter, but people grab the wrong things because most people aren't about hard work and dedication anyway. That's why to be great is rare. Most people try to find that shortcut, and they only saw Floyd's shortcut. They never saw his scenic route.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has consistently emphasized that money is a core part of his life. He has expressed a desire for his children to follow his path and engage in the same type of business he pursues. His stated priority is building wealth that can span generations. However, this mindset has drawn criticism from observers who argue that he places financial gain above personal values.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
This emphasis on wealth has shaped how a new wave of athletes view success. Stephen A. Smith has suggested that many rising stars no longer look up to Floyd Mayweather Jr. for his technical skill, footwork, or exceptional ring intelligence. Instead, they are drawn to his financial achievements. Smith argues that this focus undermines the essence of the sport, implying that money outweighs mastery, and in doing so, it threatens to diminish the legacy Mayweather built in the boxing world.
Beyond the glitz and glamour, the flossing, the pomp and circumstances surrounding everything that culminated in Saturday night's Mayweather versus McGregor fight, There were a few sightings that were relatively low-key in comparison, but more significant than many may realize. At the weigh-in, there was a two-time NBA champion, Draymond Green, and star guard Paul George. On fight night, of course, there was LeBron James, James Harden, Isaiah Thomas, and a few others. And none of them were there just to pay homage to Mayweather, the fighter. It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to. What they're paying attention to instead is the $1 billion plus Mayweather has earned in his career. How box office he made himself. How he's been his own boss, answerable to no commissioner, no owner, no GMs, and barely even the fans for the last decade in achieving unprecedented wealth, fame, and control of his own name, his own brand. And how despite strenuous efforts by so many to bring him down, they simply weren't able to do it. You want to see an athlete drool? The idolized displaying deference and respect? Watch.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long been known for his lavish displays of wealth. His collection includes luxury cars and private jets, but among the most extravagant items is an $18 million timepiece by Jacob & Company, featuring 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds set in 18-karat white gold. He also owns a $100 million assortment of watches, highlighted by a $400,000 Rolex Daytona Eye of the Tiger chronograph.
How much is it? $1.8 million. $1.8 million watch. $1.8 million, dude? You're the first to see it. That's insane. That 1.8 is high. Ooh. 18 life. That happy birthday, champ. That's how we doing. That is sick, dude.
But wow. you gotta show him what he's saying. Money green.
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 101 piece. One of one. Money team. Can we see it on him? Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Despite earning enormous sums, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has faced multiple claims of owing money to other fighters. One notable allegation comes from 50 Cent, who stated that Mayweather defrauded him of $2 million. While Mayweather was incarcerated, he reportedly asked 50 Cent to handle a promotional venture. Although 50 Cent invested funds, he later claimed that upon Mayweather's release, the boxer acted as if he had no knowledge of the arrangement.
We brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated. Yeah. Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, "Yo, when you gonna give me the money?"
Because you had already invested,
right? Like when you gonna give me your half of the money back? But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when? But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face and he told me to do that.
As attention on his finances grows, these displays of extravagance are coming under renewed examination. Items that once symbolized achievement are now prompting doubts about money management and whether such excessive spending can be maintained over time.
You can trust the news. There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's a record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. And it's not even close. Yeah. This isn't like, it's pretty much there's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out? I mean, it's such two big draws. They promoted it so well.
All anybody was talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring
it's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody would.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems
peculiar.
Crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.
What's your take on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s latest financial troubles? Do you think his flasher lifestyle is finally having consequences, or is he still managing his money effectively? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below.